Okay. Good morning, everybody. Om Namo Narayani. Welcome to another opportunity to open your body and release and reconnect to that natural flow of breath, reconnect to that stream of life. So we'll go ahead today. We're going to do a little bit of pranayam. We'll do a series of Sukshma Vayama, which is basically just opening up all the joints in the body, opening up all of the nadis or the meridians through the body, and really developing a really strong foundation in awareness of the body. So awareness is really essential in yoga, not just something you can practice on the yoga mat, but something that you can take off the mat and put into your life. So we'll go ahead and we'll begin. So close your eyes and take your shoulders up towards your ears, back and then down. And just take this moment to just check in with your body and just do a quick scan and just see if there's any aches, pains, any stiffness. Or see if it just feels good. Maybe there's places where it feels like there's a lot of blood flowing, it feels good, it feels strong, it feels open. Whatever it is, just take notice, just observe. And the next thing, go ahead and just observe your breath. Beautiful. And then go ahead and observe the mind. Is it racing? Is it dull? Is it slow? Is it at a good place? Just observe wherever it's at. No judgment, just being present. And then observe if there's any feelings that are arising. Just step back and observe. Beautiful. So we'll go ahead and we're going to bring our hands to the heart center. We're going to do 3 Aums and then 3 Om Namo Narayanis. So take a deep breath in. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. And then gently bow to your heart center. Take a deep breath into the heart. And exhale. And this is your moment to just make an intention for today's practice, and maybe an intention for the whole day, if it's afternoon or morning where you're at. And just set an intention, whether it's gaining more awareness of your body, your emotions, whether it's just opening up, whatever it is, just set this as your intention for today. And then gently relax the hands down to the knees. Welcome, everybody. So we'll start with some pranayam, start with some kapalabhati. And for those of you that are just joining this first time, we do this in a series of 3 speeds. So the first speed is a slow speed. And the slow speed is mainly to get a feel in the muscles of what we're doing here. And then we'll slowly increase the speed. So the first set we're going to do for about 3 minutes. And this is going to be the slow, very, very slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and allow our belly to just completely expand. And then slowly we're just going to, contract the abdominal muscles here, pressing the air out all the way in, and then releasing. So it'll look like this. So when we pull the stomach in, let's say this is just below the belly button, this finger here, and this finger is the spine. We're going to exhale, pushing the air out, and then when you get as far in as you can, then tightly pull it up towards the spine. So the point that we're focusing on here is about, if you take 3 fingers down from the belly button, where your 3rd finger is, that's the point that we're focusing on when we first begin this. So go ahead, we're going to do 3 minutes. So again, this is just to mainly get in touch with these abdominal muscles and feel what's going on here. Just get our awareness down into here. So go ahead, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, allow the belly to just completely expand, and then begin. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. And relax. Keep your eyes closed and just keep all your awareness down in your belly right now and just feel. Just feel what's going on down there now. And then slowly go ahead and open your eyes. So that's the first series, we go slow. And that's mainly, again, just to get awareness down here of what's happening with the abdomen. So the next one, we're going to go for 2 minutes, but we're going to go at a medium pace. So when I say medium pace, it's medium pace for you. So whatever that means for you. So I'll show you what it looks like for me in my body. So basically, the difference here is that we're not going to think about the inhale at all. Not at all. It's going to naturally happen after we release the belly. So it's going to go a bit more rapid. So it's going to look like this. Breathing in, let the belly expand. So again, you're not thinking about the inhale. It's going to happen naturally because you use full force to pull the abdominals in, and then we completely relax it after that. So those of you with high blood pressure or low blood pressure, just stick with the one we did before with really slow inhales and exhales, but you can still do that nice contraction and then just relax, but go slow. Everybody else who's ready will go ahead and begin. So take a deep breath in and begin. And then exhale all the way out. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then gently relax. Take a moment to catch your breath here. Keep your awareness down here in your abdominal area, all the way down to the pelvis, and just feel the movement of energy. And whatever else is coming up, just allow it to be. Just observe. No judgment whatsoever. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So when we do this breath of fire, it's perfectly natural to feel cramping. And that'll feel soreness. You'll feel kind of soreness up in here below the rib cage or down in here, the lower abdominal areas. That's perfectly normal. The best thing to do here is just continue, continue, continue. If it gets severe and you need to slow down, that's fine, but don't stop. Don't stop. I find when it stops, sometimes it gets worse, but if you just push right through it, then It's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna do the final breath of fire. This time we're gonna do just 1 minute. Get on 1 minute. But we're gonna go as fast as you can. So again, this is your fast. So really put forth a lot of effort here and go as fast as you can. Again, people that have high blood pressure or low blood pressure, go ahead and continue with the first one that we did, which was the slow and controlled, slow and controlled. Okay. So go ahead and take a deep breath in, fill up the belly, and begin. And smile. Keep going, just 10 seconds left. Then exhale as deep as you can. And release. Take a moment here, just catch your breath. Again, breath of fire is so good for you in so many different ways, on so many different levels. It really pushes toxins out from the waist up, eliminates all the crap and garbage that gets stuck in the groin and all the lymph nodes here, the pelvis. It helps to release toxins from your digestive organs. It helps to get a quick flush of oxygen through the whole body, so energizing. So in yoga, though, we actually measure the lifespan by your breath. So we just used up a lot of breath. So anytime you do breath of fire, you want to balance that by some longer, deep breaths to balance the rapid breaths that we just utilized. So we're going to do 5 minutes of deep inhale, deep exhale. I want you all to really fill up the belly, really allow the rib cages to just expand, fill up the lungs to your full capacity. Okay, and as we're breathing, we're going to make this Ujjayi breath too. So as you're taking this deep breath, allow the breath to flow over the throat. And so what that means is we're going to take a deeper inhale, more of a nice focused inhale. And it's always through the nose, in and out. So allow the air to come down over the throat on the inhale and allow the air to go over the throat on the exhale. And one of the ways that you can really get in touch with how do I get that breath to go over the throat? So if you take a deep breath in through the nose, go ahead and then make a ha, an H sound as you exhale out. Now do that again, but keep the mouth closed. So if you keep the mouth closed and imagine that you're making that H sound, then you'll feel that breath flow over the throat. So it's very similar with the Ujjayi breath. That's how you get that sound, and that's how you get that push. So we'll go ahead and we'll do 5 minutes of this. And the purpose of this is to calm the nervous system down and have a nice steady flow of air and prana in and out of the body. So we're going to get in touch with your inner natural rhythm of breath. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to do this for 5 minutes to really get in touch with the breath and to set the tone for the rest of the class. So go ahead and close your eyes. And if you want to take the mudra, just touch the thumb to the index finger and just relax. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, back and then down and then relax. Okay, and go ahead and begin. And just continue with that same beautiful deep inhale, same beautiful deep exhale. And it actually sounds just like the ocean waves coming up on the sea, going back out to sea. And that sound itself is very soothing to the nervous system. Just keep going. And keep going. We still got another minute. So deep breathing in, deep breathing out. Again, reconnecting to that deep Ujjayi breath, the deep rhythm of life, the way it expresses itself through you, through your breath. And then one last deep inhale. One last deep exhale. And then gently open up your eyes. Fantastic. So, this deep Ujjayi breath is fantastic, to do to prepare yourself for meditation. So right now, go ahead and close your eyes and just be aware of your mind. Just see if you notice a difference in your mind after just doing that breath. And then gently open up your eyes. So, a lot of times people will tell me, oh, I try to meditate and my mind just goes all over the place. A lot of it has to do with the breath. So when we learn to slow down the breath, take deeper, full breaths, you'll start to find the longer that you do that, the more calm the mind gets, the more calm and calm and calm it gets. So what we'll do now is we're going to do a stretch to help really open up the neck, back of the neck here, which is a huge place where you get a lot of congestion through the lymphatic system, which will set you up for a cold. So by us doing this, we'll release and all these toxins to get things moving so that you have a better flow back here so you're not going to get sick. So we're going to go ahead and continue with that same deep breath that you had. And on the next exhale, we're just going to relax the chin down. And on each exhale, just let yourself go down a little bit more. And on each inhale, just feel your neck, feel your spine, feel where the skull meets the neck. And if there's any aching or soreness or stiffness, breathe into that location, into that point. And exhale any stiffness, anything that doesn't feel good. It should just feel good. And slowly go down. We're going to go down all the way, as far as you can go. And put your hands down on the ground in front of you. If you're feeling it in the lower back as you start to go down further, then keep your awareness in the lower back. Again, close your eyes. Bring all your awareness into the body, into the places that are moving, into the places that say, I don't want to move. Just breathe into them. Eventually they'll be okay with it. And just slowly go down at your own pace. However far you can go, that is perfectly fine. And if your body today says at that point that you're at now, I don't want to go any further, I can't go any further, you say okay. And you just tell your body, I'm going to give you breath into that place that doesn't want to move. I'm just going to support you. The greatest of yogis aren't the ones that can do these crazy, ridiculous postures. They're the ones that can be present in their body with loving compassion and awareness to the parts of the body that need it. Just relax the neck as much as possible. And then on the next inhale, using your hands, keep your chin completely tucked in. Just slowly bring your shoulders so that they come over the pelvis. And once you have that, keeping your chin down, go ahead and straighten the spine. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Or keeping the chin tucked here. Stick with that same natural breath. And then we're going to inhale, but we're going to bring the head to the right-hand side, up and around. Lengthen the neck, don't crunch the neck. And then exhale, down towards the left-hand side. Now here, the movements should be with your breath. So they should be following the rate that you're breathing. Inhaling all the way up, exhaling all the way down. And as you do this, now you're translating that natural rhythm of breath into the natural rhythm of your body. And after the third time around, we'll stop, And we'll inhale up to the left-hand side. All the way up, all the way down. Again, moving with the breath. Just feeling all the muscles of the shoulder, the muscles of the neck as we go around. And watching if there's any feelings that come up. Keeping your chin down after you do three rotations. We're going to breathe in, bringing the head up, and again, lengthening the neck. It's not so important that you can look straight up, but what's important is that you're lengthening the neck, not crunching the spine. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Again, at your own pace, at your own time, translating that natural rhythm of your breath into the natural rhythm of the body. We'll do 2 more ups and downs here. Again, at your own pace, at your own time. And what I found is that sometimes in yoga, the slower you go, the bigger the opening. And definitely the more awareness that you start to cultivate. So whether you're just starting or you're advanced, it's always good to get in touch with the slower movements here. And then inhale up to a neutral position. Keeping your eyes closed, just bring your awareness into your neck, into your throat, where the skull meets the neck, where the head meets the neck. And just be aware. So in this next one, go ahead and open your eyes now. The next one, we're going to breathe in and look to the left. Exhale, looking to the right. We're going to try to keep our neck straight. We're going to try to keep your nose and your chin on a straight line like this. You don't want to go down and look over. You don't want to go up and look over. You want to keep your chin and your nose as straight as you possibly can. So here, we're going to do 2 series. We're going to do one with a strong breath to the left, in, strong breath to the right, out. It's like a breath of fire. Don't go too fast. We want to go slow to medium pace here with that. Again, anybody with high BP, low BP, go very slowly and steadily, like this. And you want to time this. When we work with the rhythm of the breath and translating the rhythm of the breath, if you get to the end and you still have a whole bunch of air to inhale, then you went too fast. So by the time you get to the end, you should be able to inhale and that's it. No more inhaling. And as you exhale, if you get to the far right and you still got a bunch of air that you're breathing out, you went too fast. So that's for the people going slow. So for the people doing the breath of fire, you just do breath of fire, same concept. In to the left, out to the right. Okay, so we're gonna we'll do 1 minute fast and then 1 minute slow, okay? So go ahead and first thing you do is imagine that someone's got a rope here to the top of your head and they're just pulling up. So get that little bit of extension through the neck, through the vertebra. And then once you have that, go ahead and begin. And smile. And exhale all the way to the right. Close your eyes, come back to the center. Take a moment to catch the breath. Very good. So here, we'll do 1 minute inhaling to the left, slowly. 1 minute exhaling to the right. Okay, so go ahead and begin. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. One more exhale, and then come to the center. Close your eyes. Continue that same deep Ujjayi breath. Don't lose that rhythm. And again, bring your awareness into your neck. Especially where the neck meets the head. This area, people have this area seems kind of chronically achy or sore. Most of the time that's due to buildup of lymphatics. And so if you continue to do this practice every day, you'll start to notice that that soreness will slowly begin to go away. So now we'll come to cat-cow. So for cat-cow, just a few principles that are really important here. Number one, you want to make sure that your fingers are spread really wide on the mat. That's going to help to protect your wrist and give a little bit of strength to the shoulders as well. And it's a good chance to really stretch your fingers. Second one is make sure that your knees are directly below your pelvis. And so here also the shoulders should be right over the wrists here. So I'm gonna show you guys where you should be at the end of your inhale. So allow yourself to just drop down, bring your shoulders up to the ears, back as far as you can, and then down. So that's pretty much where you want your shoulders to be, as though your shoulder blades are trying to touch. And then lengthen the neck, don't crunch, lengthen. And again, you don't have to be looking straight forward. If you're looking straight forward, you're probably not lengthening the neck enough. So here, we're gonna just really lengthen the neck, and wherever your eyes go, that's beautiful. See, I'm not even looking straight. So I'm gonna just lengthen the neck, and then here, the butt just goes up, and you just wanna feel an opening where the tailbone is. You should feel an opening there. So when you reach your full inhale, this is where you should be. You don't wanna get here and you're still inhaling. That means you're going too fast. So on the exhale, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you want to have your head completely relaxed and there's no tension in the neck. And you're pushing up and getting as much space between the shoulder blades as possible. And once you have that, then you're going to just tuck the tailbone in, getting that little extra stretch in the lower spine. So that's where you want to be when you reach your full exhale. And like I said before, if you're getting to your full capacity here and you still have breath left, that means you went too fast. Same thing here. If you get up here, you're full stretch and you still have a bunch of air to push out, you went too fast. So try to time it so that your breath ends when you get here and ends when you get there. It should be a continuous movement, just like the ocean waves coming and going here. So We'll go ahead, we'll do this just for 2 minutes. So go ahead and begin. Stick with that same Ujjayi breath, your same natural rhythm. Relaxing the head and neck as you go up. One more exhale all the way. And then come to a neutral position. And we'll come to the seated position. Now we'll start the Sukshma Vayama. So here, we'll start with our legs just straight like this and our hands back like this. And the main thing about this is awareness. So bringing awareness into your body and feeling as subtle as you can, whether it's the muscles or the tendons or the bones. So here, mainly look at my right foot. My left foot's out of commission right now. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to bring the toes towards the knee and we're going to bring them down like this. And then exhale, bring them back and then down and then inhale, up and back. So try to keep that same deep rhythm going the whole way through this practice. And we're just going to time the breath with the movement of the toes, and all as we go through everything, we'll keep the breath attached to the movement of the body. It should be synthesized. So go ahead and begin. We'll do 10 of these. So go ahead and begin. Good. So that's the toes. So close your eyes for just a moment and bring your awareness down into your feet to where the toes meet the foot, and just hold your awareness there and just see if there's anything arising. See what arises, whether thoughts or feelings, memories. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the foot all the way like this and then back. And we'll inhale towards the knee, exhale away. Go ahead and begin. Keeping your awareness in the ankle, in the foot, just feeling as much as you can. Close your eyes and just feel this. One more time, both feet at the same time again. And then back to center. So now we're going to move on to the ankles as well. We're going to do circles, doing both feet at the same time. So here, as though your toes are painting the biggest circle that you can. And you can breathe however you like. If you want to exhale on the way down, and then inhale on the way up, whatever feels good to you. If you want to inhale through the whole circle and take a deeper breath, and then exhale through the next circle, that works good for me. I find to get a deeper breath, but whatever works for you. Just allow that same deep breath to continue and let it translate through the motion in your body. So when we do this, when we translate the deep breath with the movements in the body, we're translating a complete relaxation response, which allows a deeper release of the tendons, the muscles, everything. So go ahead and begin. We'll do 10 circles in each direction. And smile because you're loving your body. When you take in those full deep breaths, you take in a full appreciation of life. And it's like saying, yes, I will take as much as life has to offer me, breathing everything in, breathing everything out. And one more circle. Good, and then relax. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Closing your eyes. And then relax, relax. Keep your eyes closed and just bring your awareness into your feet, into your ankles, your toes. And just feel what's going on. See if you can feel, see how subtle you can feel into the skin, into the muscles, into the tendons, into the bones, and just see how deep you can feel. And then next we'll move to the knees. So we're going to take the hands like this and try to keep your back as straight as possible. Yeah. We'll inhale, bringing the foot out. You want to have the feet about 10 centimeters off the ground. And then exhale, bringing it back. Close your eyes. Really feel the knee. Feel the whole knee. You're going to do this 10 times. Moving with the breath, same deep Ujjayi breath. One more deep inhale. And then relax. Just bring your awareness into your knee for a moment. All the muscles around it. Again, feeling the skin, the muscles, the joint, the tendons, the bones. And then we'll do this with the left leg. So grabbing the left leg like this. Inhale, stretching the leg straight like that. Exhale, bringing it back. Close your eyes. Really get in touch with the feelings and the sensations that are going on in the knee. Keeping the spine as straight as you can. One more time. And then release. Close your eyes. Awareness into the knee. Again, the skin, the tendons, the muscles all around the knee. Just feel. We're developing that awareness. And we'll go back to the right leg. And this time we're going to do circles. So here, when you first start out, it may feel a little bit rigid. Don't push yourself here. Don't push with the knees. The knees you have to approach with a lot of respect. So we're going to inhale as though our heel is drawing a big circle, using the heel. And up and then over. And continue with that same deep breath. However you want to translate that breath to the movement, just translate your breath to the movement. And again, you'll find if you do this consistently, you'll start to get a much bigger range of motion in a short amount of time if you don't push yourself too much and allow this unwinding process to occur naturally with your breath. One more circle out. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. And one more. And relax. Close your eyes for just a moment. Bring your awareness into your right knee. Again, the skin, the muscles around the joint, the tendons, the bones, the kneecap. And then we'll move on to the left side. So same thing. Again, don't push yourself too much and just see what your natural range of motion is. So go ahead. We're going to go up towards the midline and then out and down. Again, making the biggest circle you can with your heel and not pushing the knee too much. Go ahead and begin. And allow your deep breath to translate to the movement. Allow that natural, slow, full rhythm to express itself through your motion here. One more. And then stop. And now we'll go in the opposite direction. Again, keeping the spine as straight as you can. And relax. And then bring the heel down. Again, close your eyes and just feel from the knees all the way down to the toes. Again, feel the skin, feel the muscles, feel the tendons, feel the joints, feel the bones. My legs are so happy after this. So here, we're gonna just do some butterflies. So again, it doesn't matter if your feet are like way out here, that's fine. They're coming together. Always see the good in where you're at, you know? So bring them in as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable with, okay? So here, we're just gonna do butterflies. So just continue that same breath. We're just gonna gently move the knees up and down. Again, just take 5 deep inhales, 5 deep exhales as we do this. Return to that same natural deep breath. This is fantastic for moving toxins out of the groin area, which helps them move away from the reproductive organs. So much disease is happening and inflammation in the reproductive organs in men and women, and this is a great way to move that out. Also helps to prevent UTIs and recurrence of UTIs. And then here, you're gonna take your hands either on your feet or the ankles, wherever you feel comfortable, just so that your elbows are resting on your inner thighs. And so we're gonna take an inhale, in, exhale, press down. Inhale in, exhale, press down. 3 more times at your own pace. One more time. Okay, beautiful. So now we're going to move on to that hip area here. So, take the right foot, put it on the left thigh, just like this. Okay, and then the left arm just goes to the back to support you. And we'll take the right hand on the right knee. We're going to inhale, take a deep inhale. Exhale, press down gently. There should be no pain or discomfort here. You go as far down as you can. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Again. Continue at your own pace. Just keep going. And here, the goal here isn't for the knee to touch the ground. The goal here is to find out how far you can go today and find out how it feels. Find those places. If you're not touching the ground, find those places where the body is holding. And if you can find that, then you have attained the goal. And from there, breathe into those places. Breathe out of those places. Bring your awareness, bring your breath in and out of that area. That is the goal for this. If you're able to touch the ground, but you don't have awareness here, then you haven't attained the goal of this one. One more time. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is take the hands like this, and we're going to make circles with our knees in both directions. So we'll go 10 times in both directions. So go ahead and try to keep the spine straight again. And so we're just going to time it with the breath. And bring your awareness here to where this femur bone, the big leg bone, attaches to the pelvis here. This is like massaging that whole area, getting new blood flow. And these exercises, when you use your hands instead of your muscles, and you can relax the whole leg, what happens is as you do this, the joint gets this beautiful flush of blood, this beautiful flush of exhales going out of toxins moving out of the area. The muscles start to open up. Anytime you bring in more blood to an area of the body, you bring in more life, and it enlivens these areas. One more time in this direction. Okay, and we'll go in the other direction now. Okay, and then straighten out the leg. Take a moment, close your eyes, bring all your awareness down into your pelvis and on the right side. And just feel. Take a moment and feel the difference between your right and your left side now. Again, feeling the skin, feeling the muscle tissue, the tendons, the bone. Maybe you can't feel all that right now, but we're just beginning to touch upon that awareness. So then we bring the left foot on the right thigh. We do the same thing. And you may find that one side goes a little bit farther than the other, and that's fantastic because that's something that you're aware of. So deep breath in, exhale, and press down. Continue at your own pace. Close your eyes. Feel the pelvis, feel your knee. Feel the ankle, feel every area that is getting a stretch here. Beautiful. And then we'll take our hands together on the knee. And again, we'll just make circles with the knee in both directions. So go ahead and begin. And then once you do 10, we'll go in the opposite direction. Make them as big as you possibly can, keeping your awareness in the pelvis where the femur bone attaches to the hips. Okay, very good. When you're done, just release. Go ahead and close your eyes now. And just bring your awareness again into that left pelvis area. Feel the skin. Feel the muscle tissue. Feel the tendons. Feel the bone. Fantastic. So now you can take, if you need to take an easy seated position, this becomes a little bit easier that way. This next part. So here, we're going to move on to the arms and the hands. So we'll start with the hands. So here, we're going to inhale, exhale, and the fingers go out like this. And really stretch as much as you can. Get as much width between the fingers and pull them back as much as you can. Exhaling, and then inhale, pull them into a fist and squeeze them as tight as you can. Taking, as you're breathing in, you're going tighter. And as you exhale, expanding. We'll do 10. Go ahead and begin. And keep the thumb on the outside of your fingers. Don't crunch it like this. Keep it like that. One more time. Excellent. And then just relax. Allow your hands to just stay open and relax. Breathe into your hands and just, again, feel the skin. Feel the muscles. Feel the tendons. Feel the bones. Feel the joints. Awareness, awareness, awareness. So now, we return to the hands. We're going to, keeping your elbows as straight as you can, shoulders up, back, and down. And then from here, we inhale, the hands come up like this. We exhale, the hands go down. And just begin. Close your eyes. 2 more times. And then relax your hands down. Bring your awareness into the wrists. And then we're going to do one more thing with the wrists. So shoulders up, back, and down, arms straight. And we're going to do circles in both directions. So go ahead, close your eyes, allowing the breath to translate into movement. Bring your awareness into the wrists, all the muscles that are being affected or working or stretching in this movement. One more time. And then we'll do the opposite direction now. And then relax. Again, just bringing awareness into your hands, your wrists, the skin, the muscles, the tendons, the bones, and any feelings or emotions that might be coming up. It could be joy, it could be happiness. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands out, palms facing up, shoulders up, back, and then down. And we're going to inhale, bringing the fingertips to the shoulders, trying to keep your arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, they go out. Exhale, they come back in. Go ahead and begin. Going with your breath. One more. And then release. Bringing your awareness into the elbow, all the muscles surrounding that. And then here, we're going to go ahead and take our hands and just touch the shoulders here. And now we're going to do circles with the elbows. So come down as far as you can, go up as high as you can, go outside as far as you can, and go inside as far as you can. So those are the areas where you want to be reaching as you do this. Big circles. And again, it doesn't matter how big your circle is, go just to as good as you can do. Each day, you'll find that it opens up a little bit more. Time the movements with your breath. Go ahead and begin. and smile. One more. Take a break real quick before we do the other direction. Just feel your shoulders, see how much they love you right now. In this exercise, we're actually strengthening and relaxing them. Okay, and we'll go ahead and we'll do the opposite direction now. So begin. And once you get to 10, go ahead and relax. Bring your awareness into your shoulders. And then one more thing with the shoulders. So now we're going to bring our arms out to the side, touching the elbows like this, and we're going to make circles just on the side. So again, up as high as you can, down as low as you can, as forward as much as you can, as back as much as you can. That's how big you want to make the circle. So go ahead and begin. Movement with the breath. See if you can keep that same deep Ujjayi breath that we started with. For me, I like to take one whole circle as my one inhale. And as I make the completion of the circle, then I begin to exhale for the whole next circle. But you figure out what your natural rhythm is with this movement. One more. And then relax for a moment. Awareness into the shoulders, the skin, the muscles, the tendons, the bones. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. Okay? So go ahead and begin. And then relax. Bring your awareness into your shoulders, the skin, the muscle, the tendons, the bones, the joints. And just observe. Beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and take Savasana. just for a few minutes, take a short Savasana. So come down and pick up your butt and take your butt muscle tissue and pull it towards the heels. And put your feet on the outside of the mat. Hold on to your head. Try to bring your chin to your throat all the way down. And put your hands to the outside of the mat. Take 5 deep inhales. And then gently begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then roll over onto your right side. And then gently bring yourself up, relaxing the head. Head should be the last thing that comes up. Coming to a seated position. And here, just going to do about 5 minutes of pranayama. Okay, so we're going to do alternate nostril breathing called Nadi Shodhana. So we're going to take our index finger and our middle finger and just touch your hand like this. Take your thumb and go up your nose and press where you feel the bone. Then bring it down to where you feel the bone stops. That's the place where you want to be pressing on the right side and the left side as well. So that's the spot we're pressing. So we're going to inhale through the left nostril in. When you get to your full inhalation, hold, pinch the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, and then inhale through the right nostril, hold, exhale through the left nostril. So go ahead and begin. Another thing you can do is you can add Om to the inhale, Nama when you change, and Shivaya as you exhale. Om as you inhale, Nama, exhale, Shivaya. So we'll do 5 minutes. Go ahead and begin. And smile, 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 smile. Again, just keeping that same deep ujjayi breath, same natural rhythm. Relax the shoulders. Continue until you exhale through the left nostril. And hands down to the knees. Just observe the mind. Observe your emotions. Observe the body. So after we finish all of this, it's really good if you have the chance to meditate. You'll have a really good meditation after an exercise like this. So we'll finish by taking our palms together in Padma Mudra. So the fingers are really spread out wide here, as much as you can. And then bring the hands to the heart center, shoulders up, back, and then down. We're going to chant Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times, and then finish with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So go ahead and close your eyes. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bringing the fingers together in front of the heart center, bowing to your heart, to your soul, your Atma. Give thanks for the energy today, the space and the time that you've made, the effort. Om Namo Narayani, Om Namo Narayani, Om Namo Narayani.